and good day. My name is Jürgen Steinmetz from eTurboNews, and this is a breaking news update. For more news updates and shows, please go to youtube.com/travel news group. youtube.com/travel news group. Here's our update.
Online freedoms decline gravely for 11th year in a row. In total, at least 20 countries blocked people's internet access between June 2020 and May 2021, the period covered by the survey. Internet users worldwide face harassment, arrests and physical attacks over their online activity. Freedom of the Net report gives countries a score out of 100 for the level of internet freedom enjoyed by citizens. In 2021, users faced physical attacks in retribution for their online posts in 41 countries. Online freedoms diminished worldwide for the 11th year in a row, according to the annual Freedom on the Net report, published today. Painting a grim picture of digital freedoms in 2021, the report said that Internet users in a growing number of countries have faced harassment, detention, legal persecution, physical attacks and death for their online activities over the past year. The report said that internet shutdowns in Myanmar and Belarus had proved particular low points in the troubling pattern of diminishing freedom of speech online. Compiled by the U.S. think tank Freedom House, the report gives countries a score out of 100 for the level of internet freedom enjoyed by citizens, including the extent to which they face restrictions on the content they can access. Other factors include whether pro-government trolls seek to manipulate online debates. This year, users faced physical attacks in retribution for their online activities in 41 countries, the report said, a record high since the tracking started 11 years ago. Examples included a Bangladeshi student hospitalized after a beating for alleged anti-government activities on social media, and a Mexican journalist assassinated after posting a Facebook video accusing a gang of murder. Also, people had been arrested or convicted for their online activities in 56 out of the 70 countries covered by the report, a record 80%. They included 2 Egyptian influencers jailed in June for sharing TikTok videos that encouraged women to pursue careers on social media platforms. Myanmar was singled out for heavy criticism in the report after the military seized power in a coup in February and shut down the internet, blocked social media and forced technology companies to hand over personal data. Internet shutdowns were similarly used to cut communications ahead of Uganda's elections in January and after a rigged Belarus election in August last year. In total, at least 20 countries blocked people's internet access between June 2020 and May 2021, the period covered by the survey. But it was not all bad news, with Iceland topping the ranking, followed by Estonia and Costa Rica, the world's first country to declare internet access a human right. At the other end of the spectrum, China was named the world's worst abuser of internet freedoms, handing out heavy prison sentences for online dissent. Worldwide, the report authors accused governments of using the regulation of tech companies for repressive purposes. Numerous governments are pursuing laws that curb the vast power of tech giants like Google, Apple and Facebook, some of which is a justified bid to prevent monopolistic behavior, the report said. But it called out nations including India and Turkey for passing legislation ordering social media platforms to remove content deemed offensive or which undermines public order, often under vaguely defined terms. Legislation that forces tech giants to store local data on local servers, supposedly in the name of sovereignty, is also on the rise and is open to abuse by authoritarian governments, the report warned. Under a draft law in Vietnam, for example, authorities can access people's personal data under vaguely defined pretexts related to national security and public order.
Thank you for listening to our news update. There's more on youtube.com/travel news group, or you can read us, of course, in going to our news portal at eTurboNews.com or travelnews.online.